Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are, wherever you are. I just want to say hi. You know your boy Nandi the Greatness, and I wanted to talk about the gig economy. I want to talk about DoorDash. I want to talk about DoorDash deactivation. And I know one of the big YouTubers is Pedro Santiago. I know he got deactivated and he's known for DoorDash. Yeah. Oh, somebody's there. Yeah. I just want to chime in. I don't want to this wrong. I don't know who's in the wrong. I know I've been watching other people. I know, DoorDash gets a lot of bad reputation. Their big brand, their house no name. They got a lot of bad reputation when it comes to the drivers, and then deactivating them for no reason and no explanations why they get deactivation. Some drivers know, because there's certain customers that could be grimy or snaky or very shady when it comes to their food. That's a give and take when it comes to this gig economy game, or get into this. You don't know who to trust when it comes in. It's a business, you know what I mean? That's where you gotta see it, as a business, you know what I mean? You can't just get your feelings in order. You know what I mean? You have to separate your feelings from the business. Because I understand that you think the company's gonna protect you. They're not gonna protect you. They could protect you as best as they could, but if they're losing customers, they're like, yo, we gotta make money. You know what I mean? So that's where, when it comes to DoorDash or any other platform, you need to learn how to pivot. You need to learn how to give other apps a chance. There's good companies on these apps that are willing to help drivers, but you gotta like, hey, you gotta show them like, hey, I'm a good person. I'm a good driver. I will give the good customer service, and they see that, and your resume says what they tell you. They keep you there because there's no complaint with that. But when it comes to a lot of people, when it comes to DoorDash, whatever, a lot of people wear their heart on their sleeve. Trust me, I know. I'm one of those persons that wear their heart on their sleeve. I had to learn how to separate my feelings. And I know Pedro Santiago wear his heart on his sleeve. I know he's Boricua, he's Puerto Rican. We are very loyal people. We are very respectful for people. We tell her it is what it is, and that's it. We for our people. You know what I mean? That's the cultural thing. So I understand why he's mad and he wants to tell the customer the truth, but it's just, you have to do it very controversial. You can't expose people's customer service like that, or customer name, whatever. I know DoorDash don't really expose the customer's last name. They're only the first and whatever. You know what I mean? You can't really find the customer's last name if you're like a computer whiz and you're like, oh, I know this person live. You have to be a computer wizard to know how to get these customer information like that. But other than that, it's just, you have to. You know what I mean? I don't want to go off the rail like, oh, this and that. It's just, I'm trying to explain That's DoorDash. Oh, hey, it's a little cutout. It's a little cutout. What I was saying, you don't want to kind of not trying to expose customers' information out there. You know what I mean? Because it would look bad on you. It would look bad on you, on your reputation. It would look bad on you going to that certain area. They could put a restraining order on you, or they have a gun. They could just shoot you. Like, when it comes to the gig life, you have to protect yourself as the best as you could. I learned your feelings is out of it, that you have to separate yourself from that. You can't just go out here trying to expose these customers being lying. They want free food. Yes, we're living in a hard time. We're living in a hard time. We're living in a time where everything is so expensive. Everything is so unaffordable to live. Rent is going up. Food's going up. Insurance, car bills. So all this stuff is going up. So some of these people need DoorDash. That's their livelihood. You know what I mean? So, but there's other companies in the gig world that willing to provide you that income or provide you more income. If you build yourself and you save, you build yourself and you build a good resume and you be patient when it comes to all these companies, and you get into a higher tier, because all these companies have higher tier. If they don't have higher tier, they put you in a special list so you could get to provide you that good income plus whatever the regular income you get. That's what you want to stand out the best as possible. Yes, I understand. DoorDash. Yeah, DoorDash, that's what everybody knows. But DoorDash can't provide everybody that big income. Doesn't matter if you do 1,000 deliveries, 200, or if you do, 11,000 deliveries, like Pedro Santiago did, 11,000, and they're like, you're out of here. You know what I mean? I read somebody's other comment. They did 15,000 deliveries for DoorDash. You know what I mean? So I know those people rely on that app. But there's times you need to pivot. You need to pivot. It's like you go to the W-2. Like, I don't like this job. So I'm going to pivot to a new job. Why can't you take the same idea? Take that same idea, that same W-2 idea. Oh, I'm going to pivot to this company. Oh, this company can provide me a better opportunity. I'm going to go there. What can you do the same thing? The same concept. You do it for the W-2 job. What can you do it for in the gig economy on different apps? If you're not on the waiting list, let's say you go to the interview. You went to the interview. They're like, oh, we have to put you on the waiting list, but we like you. Okay, and you go to another job interview. But this job likes you. Same thing. The app puts you on this waiting list, but you go to another app. It's going to give you the opportunity so you could separate yourself away from DoorDash and say, hey, I'm gonna put DoorDash on the back burner, put DoorDash on the hold. You know what I mean? So I still have DoorDash. I had no complaint when it comes to DoorDash because that was my bread and butter. And then after that, I got into the catering game. And ever since, I love doing more catering. That's why I started doing DoorDash, because I want to get into the catering app, the catering tier. But I was not trying to take no trash ass order. I was not going to take some bad orders. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. My car is more important. I'm not going to take an order that's bad and my car's damaged. I need new batteries. I need this. I need that. No. You have to say, hey, I love you, DoorDash, but I have to walk away from it. You know what I mean? Not ask for deactivation or anything. It's just say, hey, I still have you at the app. I still use the app. It's just I'm not going to use the app as much as I want to do it. You know what I mean? I will never badmouth DoorDash. I will never expose customer service or customer information. I hope you guys do the same thing. Just say, hey, I'm blessed for your app. I'm thankful for the opportunity because you're the one that got me into the Gig Academy. You're the one that got me into doing shop deliver. And then what happened? And then I get into Instacart. And I know where's my limit. Instacart is not my app. And I'm always going to say, I try it. And they could comment, they could watch my video. They know who I am. They know, like, oh my God, you tried. But you know that's not your area. I can't find things right. You know what I mean? I'm not a finder. I'm more a pickup. Hey, I pick up the order. I set it up for you. That's my lane. So I know my limit. Shopping and deliver is not my lane. I could try and I try and I try. It's not my lane. Sometimes I get lost finding shit that I need to find at the supermarket for myself. So I go skimming in every aisle and I find it, put it in. You know what I mean? They're going through the aisle and looking everywhere and I'm like, I can't find it. And I find it later on. So that's why it's best for you to learn other opportunity out here. There's money to make out here. There's money to make out here. If you got a catering app, get as many catering apps you could get. I know I have two. One's working for me, and then I have other opportunities that may be coming my way that I want to accomplish. You know what I mean? I can't do all the app because I still have a W-2 job. So that's the best thing I want to know. Of that, the DoorDash deactivation, just pivot. If you got deactivated, maybe I get deactivated. I don't know, because I haven't used the app lately. I use the app like once every 2 months. Like, I don't really use the app like I wanted to. And sometimes it's not busy in my market. Or they already have drivers scheduled. So I don't see anything. You know what I mean? So I don't really use the app. I still have the app. I still drive. I still take some orders, some small orders there and there. And to rack up my income, I need to make a little income on top of my cater income. But that's it. It's best just to protect yourself. That's best from the companies. Stand out. Don't badmouth anybody. One thing I learned, if you have something bad to say, don't say it at all. You know what I mean? Because every company isn't perfect. Every person's not perfect. Every customer is not perfect. You need to learn how to pivot your way. You need to learn to separate your feelings and not wear your heart on your sleeve as much you need to do when you come to this business game. You have to learn that. Other than that, it's your boy 90 to Greatness. Go chase your dream. Go chase your purpose. Go chase your graces. I'm out.